All right, let us continue with the button creation and kind of like a clear glass panel of the Arcade 1-Up. So this is not exactly the same as the Arcade 1-Up regarding graphics, because they do have on and off button, select player one and whatnot. So we'll just kind of make whatever, what we have here and then just position those. All right, so I'll go to my, I'll hide everything here. So I'm going to turn on my screencast first. All right, so if you press backslash, or is it forward slash? It's leaning forward. Okay, forward slash. It hides everything. Okay, and you press it again, it shows everything. Okay, so it's a nice little way to kind of clean up your desktop. All right, so this is what we need right here, and we just need to duplicate this. All right, I'm going to go to the front, and since we're using it kind of like a clear glass, I'm going to move it up here, make it a lot thinner. Okay, bring it back down. It's kind of like it's like a cover protection for it. All right, right there. Okay, and what we need to do is simply get rid of all the shaders in there, and we can just make it kind of clear. So that would be in we need to give it transmission. All right, and then alpha, and got to scroll down here. I don't know if we have to backface that. So alpha blend and shadow mode, alpha clip. All right, so it just kind of looks like it has kind of like a clear coating and whatnot. So let's actually clear coat that one. Let's see, and make it. All right, hard to tell until we have all the lights. All right, looks like there's that kind of like a glass panel. Okay, so we'll now press that again and go number 7. This is where we need our layout. So we're going to be using mesh and torus for that one, some donuts. All right, and I'm just going to use the kind of like the default. Let's see if it's too much. Maybe. All right, let's try that again. Let's get a donut. I'm gonna open the torus property right here. I think what I need is the, there we go. So probably make this one from 0.25 to let's see, 0.15. All right, just so that it's not too thick right there. Okay, and 48 major segments, so we're going to have to watch that with our cylinder, which will be the button. Okay, so I'm going to press number 1, and we're going to bring this up like so, scale them. Okay, let's put it right here. All right, we got one right there. And that would be our fire button. Okay, and then here we're going to position that like so, and we're simply going to delete the bottom. All right, so I'm just going to number 3 here, select the bottom right there, control plus till we get right there. Press X and delete faces. All right, we're gonna do shade smooth, and then what we need is a cylinder, and I'm in object mode when I made the cylinder. Okay, 48 also, so that it's a little bit softer, okay, on the edges, and I'm just gonna try and center that in there. Scale it down. All right, let's take a look. right, there's a tiny little bit of gap right there. Okay, and then number 1 right here, just need to draw, actually move it up, not drop. Okay, and then we're going to scale this along the Z. And then move it up. Okay, right there. All right, and we'll do a shade smooth. We're going to turn on our normals auto smooth, and it needs to be kind of soft right here. So what I'll do is apply the scale on this one so that when I do the bevel, you know, it'll know what to do. I'm gonna alt click this, ring all the way around, right click it to bevel, drag the mouse just a little bit like so, and then we'll probably give it a few of these so that it has that kind of roundness at the edge. Okay, let's see, maybe 60 on the 60 degrees. All right, 60 degrees fix those issues. I'm going to select the face right here, press I, then press I again. Yeah, kind of lower that down. Just a bit. Okay. And let's try and bevel this edge. Right there. We might need a few more segments. All right, so it kind of looked like it just kind of dipped right there. Okay. All right, and that's the those are the buttons. Okay, and color for them would be white for the fire button, and then player 1 and 2 select would be here. So I'm going to select both. I'm going to go number 7, Shift D. Put it right there. Okay, and then Shift D again. Right click to cancel. Move it over here. All right, so we have our buttons right there. And let's create the joystick, and that would be just, it's going to be a sphere. Let's see here. Add mesh sphere, UV sphere, and yeah, this should be fine right here. Let's scale that down, and it's slightly bigger in diameter than the buttons, so that's fine right there. I'm going to position it right here. Okay, and then we'll move it up, of course. Okay, number 1. Maybe scale it down a bit. All right, right there. And then here, we just need to kind of flatten the bottom. We're just going to grab the same as the other one. So I'm just going to press I on this, I mean backslash. Okay. We're going to select the bottom one point. Click the plus sign twice, so we get that much right there, probably just for the stick right there. So we're going to flatten this along the z-axis, so S, Z is 0. Okay, and kind of move it up to get the curvature right there. Okay, and I'm going to press number 3 to go to face mode. I'm going to press I right here. Okay, no one will ever see this detail. We're just kind of adding it in here. All right, so I'm going to go press E to extrude going up. Press I to make that one a little bit of gap right there, and then press E. All right, that should be plenty. Okay, now let's shade smooth it. Turn on auto smooth. Okay, now let's bring out everything. Then we just need kind of like the cylinder right here for the for kind of like a guard. Okay, so let's get a cylinder. All right, right there. Go to number 7. We're going to position it top of the joystick. Well, area of the joystick, around that much right there. All right, And I'm going to go number 1. We're going to scale this one. All right, right there, and that should be shade smooth. Okay, so let's bring in colors now. So that's supposed to be black, so I'm just going to use the black plastic color that we have from previous black paint. There it is. Okay, and then this one right here, do we have anything? Yeah, no. I'm going to make it plastic white, so a little bit more roughness right there. Okay, we're going to call this one plastic white and kind of shiny. Okay, same thing with the button guard, plastic white. For the player select, plastic white, except I'm gonna make a new copy. Okay, so that it inherits all the roughness and all that, except I'll change this one to red, because if you don't do that, the other one will keep changing color. All right, it will keep changing color, and then you'll never be able to change it. So this one is plastic red, and again I press this button right here to make it unique when it was white. Okay, select this one, plastic red, plastic red, plastic red. This one needs the plastic white, but we're gonna add like a metallic aluminum for the shiny aluminum for the shaft right here. All right, so I'm gonna click new, make this one metallic, a little bit on the gray, very reflective, and we're just simply going to select all this. I'll click that side. Okay, got everything in there. Assign, and let's take a look. Maybe not too dark. Right there. Okay, and those are the buttons. And this should complete our, maybe this needs to go up a bit. Something like that. All right, and that should complete all the button layout for the fire and the player 1, player 2 select for the arcade 1-up, and the clear clear plastic protection, okay, for the top. All right.